check out this video. This is a New York-based attorney on a racist rant caught on camera that has gone viral.
Clients at your staff is speaking Spanish to customers when they should be speaking
very violent. I mean, sometimes they do.
Every person I listen to, he spoke it, she's speaking it, is America.
Nate Rogers has the full story. Nate, what's going on?
I tell you, it's an outburst that has many New Yorkers outraged but not surprised. Now, the viral video now viewed thousands of times on social media. It was captured right here inside a Fresh Kitchen in Midtown Manhattan. According to the restaurant manager, Bill, the customer was ordering food, speaking to one of the deli workers, both speaking in Spanish. Just minutes later, that's when this very obnoxious, racist, and degrading tirade begins. Let's take a listen.
And my guess is they're not documented. So my next call is to ICE to have each one of them kicked out of my country. If they have the balls to come here and live off of my money, I pay for their welfare, I pay for their ability to be here. The least they can do is welfare.
The man has been identified, Bill, as Manhattan attorney Aaron Schlossberg. Now, Schlossberg did not return our calls for comment on this situation. The restaurant manager, Bill, called the attorney's outburst inappropriate and uncomfortable. He asked him to leave after all of this. Take a listen to what else the restaurant manager told me.
I had to stay professional, you know, but afterwards, you know, I'm very disappointed what happened, you know, like such a thing, you know, like he should keep that to himself.
Now, quite interesting, Bill, other restaurant workers as well as patrons, they told me they're glad the attorney's private thing, again, those beliefs, intentions, they're glad that they're now public, saying that it'll hope to further the dialogue to quell racial tensions in our society.
Hey, let me ask you, the restaurant manager in the video, really calm in the face of a guy that's completely over the top. Did he at any point consider, or did he call the police?
We haven't been told that he called the police, not at all. He was just trying to, again, de-escalate this situation, get the man out of the door. But you hear a lot of folks, a lot of customers in the video going back and forth, telling the guy to stop, saying that it's inappropriate.
All right, thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. Let's bring back the A+ panel for tonight's show. Nusrat Kadir is here with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. Always good to see you. Bill Caruso is here, Democratic strategist, and Peter Brown, who is a Democratic member of council in Linden. Nusrat, I'm going to start with you. This is not the first time this lawyer has been caught on video with a tirade against foreigners. Here's the question. Does the punishment fit the crime? Because now on social media, people are going after his business, Yelp reviews, etc., to the point where his Yelp profile was shut down to be, you know, whatever they do with it when they shut it down. What do you think?
Well, I think when you're out in the public, you are not only representing yourself, you're representing your businesses and your companies. And a lot of places, they have requirements on how you behave outside of the workplace. And this guy is definitely seeing the backlash as a result of it.
Bill, do you think the cops should have been called? I mean, outside of what was the content of what he was saying, I'm thinking that I would have advised my manager to call the cops. You know, the guy seemed totally out of control.
Yeah, and it was approaching that. I mean, I watched the video, I've seen the subsequent video. It looked like this guy had completely lost control. You know, what he was speaking about is almost irrelevant to the fact, the manner in which he was speaking. I think it was most alarming. But you give credit to this manager who really was a very calm, cool, collected guy in a difficult spot. And I agree. You know, from the man's an attorney from ethics issues. There are some concerns, and so I'm not sure about the Yelp reviews or not, but this is really a cautionary tale for everybody that you really think twice about when you're out in public what you're doing, because this can come back and bite you.
Does he need help? Yes. Clearly this guy has some anger management issues. I mean, this is not the first time we've seen that he's done this. You know, I think there was another instance back in 2016. Yeah. You know, and what's disturbing is that as a lawyer, if he's holding these beliefs, how is he properly representing his clients? It's something that really he does need help with.
Have we just overexposed weak moments in humanity with all social media? I mean, for one, I'm sick of it. It seems like every single day there's another video, somebody acting like a complete idiot. And you can't justify what he's saying. The guy is a jerk. I think he was a menace even being in there because that's very threatening to the other patrons who are there. But that said, you know, does the punishment fit the crime?
You have to take into content of who he is and what his profession is. This is something.
So a higher standard.
It definitely is a higher standard.
It's also what's going on in society. I mean, first of all, social media has become a cesspool, and it seems like every day there's something new here. But this issue, right? For the first time in our society, we've seen this overt angry racism that's occurring in society, and we've really got to get at that on a larger level, and we're not going to do that through social media.
Exposure that allows for teaching moments is really important, and provided we can probably raise a better society of children that understand there are some things that are just not acceptable out in public, perhaps we can go into a better place.
Maybe everybody will realize that there are cameras on always.